This is a quiet story, told slowly and gently, created to help you relax, unwind, and step away from the noise of the day. There is nothing you need to do right now. Know where you need to be. Find a comfortable position. Let your body soften. Take a slow breath in and gently let it go. Allow your thoughts to slow. And when you're ready, let the story begin. Tonight's story: the town where time stopped listening. In a quiet town called Greyhaven, time behaved strangely. Not dramatically, not with earthquakes or storms, but subtly, almost politely. The clock tower at the center of town had stopped at 2:17 a.m. 20 years ago. Yet, people still woke up. Shops still opened. Children still grew old. So eventually, everyone stopped asking questions. Except Elier. Elier was a young man who repaired watches, not because he loved time, but because he feared it. Every ticking sound reminded him that life was moving forward. And he wasn't. He lived alone above his tiny shop, fixing broken clocks for people who never wore them. One evening, during a power cut, Elier noticed something strange. Every clock in his shop had stopped ticking, all at the same moment. 2:17 a.m., the same time as the tower. That night, he couldn't sleep. And for the first time in his life, time didn't move forward. At dawn, Elier climbed the hill to the clock tower. At the door sat the old watchman, a man so old that no one remembered when he arrived. "You came late," the watchman said calmly. "Late for what?" Elier asked. "For listening." The watchman opened the door. Inside, the clock tower wasn't filled with gears or machinery. It was empty, except for a single chair. "This clock," the watchman said, "doesn't measure hours. It measures attention." Elier frowned. "Time moves only when people are present in their lives," the watchman continued. "When they stop listening to themselves, time grows tired." The watchman explained. Greyhaven was not cursed. It was paused. Years ago, people here stopped dreaming. They rushed mornings. They postponed joy. They said, "One day." So time stopped responding. People aged, but they didn't live. Days passed, but nothing was felt. That's why the clock stopped. Because no one noticed. Except Elier. "You can restart it," the watchman said. "How?" Elier asked. "By choosing to live one honest moment." The watchman pointed to the chair. "If you sit there," he warned, "you'll relive every moment you ignored, every feeling you delayed, every truth you avoided." "And if I don't?" "Then time will move on without meaning, as it has been." Elier sat. He saw himself, waiting for the right time, fixing others' lives while avoiding his own, saying tomorrow to happiness, calling fear responsibility. He cried, not loudly, just honestly. For the first time, he was present. The clock tower ticked. Once, then again. People across Greyhaven stopped mid-step. They felt something unfamiliar. Stillness. Meaning, that day, a baker closed early to watch the sunset. A teacher listened instead of lecturing. A child asked a question and got an answer. Time didn't speed up. It softened. The next morning, the watchman was gone. Only a note remained inside the tower. Time doesn't heal. Attention does. I was never the keeper of this clock. You were. Elliot became the new watchman. Not to guard time, but to remind people to listen. We think time runs out. But the truth is, we run away from time. Life doesn't ask for speed. It asks for presence. And when you finally arrive, time always waits for you. If this story made you pause, if it slowed your thoughts even for a moment, then you already understand what this channel is about. Subscribe, not for more stories, but for more moments like this. Good night, and wherever you are, be there.